Don't miss any content. Don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell.
Hey guys, welcome back to Sahara Football. As usual, I am your host, Sellssi. So today we're going to talk about the Ghana Black Stars squad that has been called up to the Afcon 2022 qualifiers, which will take place exactly next week. And a newcomer, what that was called, he is in the person of Jamie Leweling. According to several reports making the round this morning, Jamie Leweling is set to reject the call up to the Ghana Black Stars. I will be giving you more details on that and why it is the case. We'll be getting more confirmation in the coming days, but the early indications are that Jamie Leweling will not play for Ghana in this Afcon qualifiers, will not make himself available. Also, Ghana right back Harrison Afful, according to Columbus Crew, they are not ready to release him to come to play for Ghana in the Afcon qualifiers. We'll be revealing to you why that is. And GFA President OKRAKU has revealed that Ghana has made contact with sought after right back who is doing well with Brighton and Hove Albion. He is in the person of Tariq LAMPTEY, and we'll see how far those talks are. And GFA President was in an interview. He said this about Tariq LAMPTEY and communication with his family. Subscribe if you haven't. Click on the notification bell. Let's get to 100,000 subscribers. That's the next target before the end of the year 2020. So let's jump right into it. And we all know that last week when the Ghana Black Stars squad was called out, I was the one who released it on this channel, and there was a newcomer in there, only one debutant if you remember, and he was in the person of Jamie Leweling. On Saturday I brought you the profile of Jamie Leweling, a youngster who plays for Greuther Fürth in the German Bundesliga 2, and according to reports, this guy is a promising youngster in Germany. And the call up for the Ghana Black Stars is something that might hinder his inclusion in the future German national team, which he has eyes on. And so my first question is, if he has eyes on the German national team, why would CK Akono even bother to call him up? CK Akono, on explaining why he called up Jamie Leweling, he said that the technical director had suggested him to him, and he had watched him a couple of times for his side Greuther Fürth, and it's quite unclear, but only just recently the FA president was excited about the inclusion of Jamie Leweling in the Ghana Black Stars team. And now this news is coming out that he will reject the call-up and will not make it to Cape Coast to take part in the Afcon qualifiers with Sudan. Now, the German youth forward has rejected his debut, according to Ghana SoccerNet, call-up to the Afcon 2021 qualifiers with Sudan at the Cape Coast Sports Stadium, amid uncertainty over nationality switch and family complications. The top sources, according to Ghana SoccerNet, have exclusively told them. And now the 19-year-old who plays for the second Bundesliga side, Greuther Fürth, was a surprise inclusion in the squad, I have to be honest. 19-year-old we had not heard much or seen much of, but the reports are that the youngster, who can also operate efficiently on the wings, has declined the invitation over nationality doubts and family complications. This just brings me my question as, why didn't they call him up, or they didn't give him a call before giving him this call up? I am surprised how the process went, but usually what I know is that when a player is considered for a call-up, he is called by phone first, told about it first, and it is made public knowledge. And now the forward fears he could be tied permanently to the West African giant, meaning any potential future plans to switch to German national team will be complicated. He is caught between a rock and hard place, as he also fancies the German national team, having featured in their youth teams. Now, the boy Jamie Leweling, according to the source, can't honor the call-up because it is very complicated if he wants to switch back to represent Germany in any category of the national teams if things don't go well for him with Ghana. Now, Jamie won't go to Ghana because after further explanation of issues surrounding his call-up, he has decided not to play for Ghana now due to several complications, which are both sporting and personal. The youngster wants to continue his progression with Germany after featuring for the under 19 and under 20 levels. Regarded as one of the future youngsters of German football, he has featured 6 times for the Kleebats this season and assisted once, appearing from the substitute bench in 4 of those games for the Greater Force side. If he pulls out of the match, he may become the second player after, as I'm heading to Columbus Crew player Harrison Afful. But Greater Force player Jamie Leweling, it's quite a complicated issue, but the new FIFA rules, players up to the age of 21 and therefore only play for a nation from their 4th appearance on, or if they take part in the finals of a continental competition or a world championship. There must be a period of 3 years between assignments for one country and the other. At the age of 22, Leweling could choose the German team again if he plays for Ghana now, but not afterwards. The current FIFA regulation explains that carefully. So Jamie Leweling is caught between 2 worlds now, and I'm surprised because it seems probably after he was contacted and called up, he had a change of heart after consultation with his family and all. I would have loved it that he told his Black Stars coach CK Akono that he needed to consult his family first, and now it looks like we called someone who was going to come to play for Ghana only as a backup. The Adama Traore situation all over again. Adama Traore, after so many times not being called up to the Spanish national team, decided to tell the Malian FA that he will play for them. When he told them that was when the Spanish FA also decided to call him up. Mali called him up into their national team, and then he chose to go to Spain, who had also called him up. It's quite a complicated issue, but it is something which I feel should not have got into this. CK Akono, this is a relatively new guy. He even admitted that he had hardly watched him play, watched him a couple of times. Why not let him play a bit more before calling him up? Because I feel there are people who are better suited for that position. Let me not get into who I think should have been called up. Let's move to the next story. It has to do with Columbus Crew player. He is the person of Harrison Afful. And now the Columbus Crew have refused his club to release the defender for Ghana's back-to-back African Cup of Nations doubleheader with Sudan. And now in a letter signed by the club president and general manager Tim, the Major League Soccer cities 2 reasons are lateness of call-up and COVID-19 for their decision to decline the call-up. Now Columbus Crew claim they received the invitation letter for the experienced right back within the 15 days before the first day of the upcoming international window, which starts on Monday 9th November. Now according to FIFA rules, Ghana fulfilled that. Associations wishing to call up players have to notify the player in writing, and the club obviously 15 days before the first day of the international window. And on the COVID-19 reason for not allowing players, his player to go, he said, due to the current pandemic, Harrison will have to go through a lengthy mandatory quarantine upon his return and will miss multiple matches after the international window ends. MLS currently requires players arriving from abroad to quarantine for a minimum of 10 days. Some months back, FIFA stated that if there was a quarantine period for at least 5 days upon arrival in the country where a club is located, the players from that club did not have to be released. Wow. So it looks like Harrison Afful might not be able to make it. Now Afful, who has been in tip-top shape this season, along with Jonathan Mensah, was itching to play his first match for the Black Stars coach CK Akono after a long absence. I think almost a year now. For me, I'm looking for immediate solution, and if you want to do that, you don't want to play around. You want to go straight to the point, and therefore the immediate solutions are those guys. Akono explained in calling up Harrison Afful into the squad. And now on Wednesday, he scored his first goal of the season for Columbus Crew in their 2-1 defeat to 10-man Orlando City. Now Ghana will host the Falcons of Jeddah, which are Sudan, on Thursday 12th and on 17th of October. So those 2 players might not be able to make it to Ghana's game, all important Afcon 2021 qualifier with Sudan. pardon me, Afcon 2022-2021, you can call it whatever you want. It's still Afcon qualifiers for the next Afcon, which will be played in 2022 actually, but it was a 2021 that was supposed to play. So it looks like Jamie Leweling will reject the Black Stars call-up. Let me know what you think about this. What do you think about this? Did the Black Stars and the FA do well? I didn't think they did the real thing. Due diligence was not forthcoming here, and it looks like he will be rejecting a call-up. Harrison Afful to FIFA says if a returning player is supposed to wait 5 days or more before joining his teammates again, it is not compulsory for them to call him back up into release him into their national team, and that is the new rule. So Columbus Crew, upon their discretion, might not allow him to go, and that is the reality on the ground. So we might be missing Harrison Afful and also Jamie Leweling. It will be quite interesting to see how things pan out. I'll be giving you the updates as and when I get them. My final story has to do with Tariq LAMPTEY, someone Ghana has been going after for a while now. I've been talking about it. I built my quote-unquote fantasy future Black Stars team, and Tariq was at the heart of it. And now the FA president, OKRAKU, has said that he is in contact with the family of Tariq LAMPTEY. He has actually made contact with them. He says someone like Tariq LAMPTEY, we have been speaking to his family to make sure that, having identified him as a top talent, we will bring him to represent our country. In the same vein, other people are also talking to him and his family to represent another country. Yes, that's England. It doesn't come so quick and easy. We are following every top Ghanaian talent you may have seen on your screens, and those you may not have seen. I have not seen Jamie before, but he's coming for us. Now it looks like he has rejected to take a look at him from close range. Unfortunately, that might not happen. Jamie Leweling is set to miss the Ghana Black Stars game. So Tariq LAMPTEY is in contact with the FA. They are in contact with his family and to convince him to play for the Black Stars. But he looks like someone who might be destined to play for the England national team. Let me know your thoughts in the comments box on this one here. Contact made with Tariq LAMPTEY's family. Harrison Afful set to miss the games because of COVID-19 and lateness. Also, Jamie Leweling set to reject the Black Stars call-up. Who do you think could be the replacements for these players if they should miss it? Your thoughts in the comments box. So that has been it for today. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great weekend.